This is a presentation of Northeast Streaming Sports. You're listening to the Captain Jack Sports Show on Northeast Streaming Sports.
All right, everybody, how you doing? Captain Jack here. Got a diversified crowd tonight. Looks like a lot of folks over there on was it Chronicles of the Black Hole. Did they score again? Oh, just out of bounds. I'm coming in late, and I get that, and I apologize for that. Can somebody tell me how Dallas got the ball back? They just scored a touchdown. They screwed up the extra point, and I was turning my show on, and then Dallas has the ball again. So I had no clue how Dallas got the ball back. So, yeah, old school rocker look. Yeah, Chronicles always scores. I got it. So again, welcome to everybody. But how did they get the ball? Oh man, see that's a mistake. They were a fumble. Well, no. But they scored because of a fumble. They fumbled again. I saw Jones fumble. Because the guy punched the ball out. They punched the ball, so they fumbled again. Oh, an interception. Okay. Yeah. So good. That's great. That's great. I'm glad everybody's over here. I am watching. Dallas got an interception. Okay. Okay, good. If you want to come into the show tonight, see, they can only get 3 points out of it. It's going to hurt them. That's going to hurt them. First, actually, because I couldn't see what was going on. I couldn't, the fact that Dallas is giving them a game. I thought that the Bucks were just going to boat race the Cow Patties. I thought they were going to boat race, just blow them right out of the stadium. It's almost halftime, and the Raiders, boy, you can see where my mind's at. My mind is on Monday already. And that's Ebor. Just they're showing that's Ebor. I don't know. I have the sound down. Excuse me. But yeah, that's Ybor City. That's where a lot of the that's where all the trouble is. You know, nothing good happens after midnight in Ybor City. That's where a lot of the bars are and stuff like that. So yeah. So if they have an interception, that means Brady's thrown an interception. Okay, good. Salute to everybody. Again, we are on Instagram over here. If you're on Instagram, please head on over to YouTube. It's easier because you can't do the prizes on Instagram. You can't do the prizes on Instagram. You better get them out of bounds. That's a hell of a return. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left, and Tampa Bay is losing 16-14. I'm watching the game. Permission to come aboard granted, Anna. I can't wait to see you. I will be out in Vegas Saturday. I will be in Vegas Saturday. Kelly Farley's birthday is on the 21st. Well, I got to put that. Advance happy birthday to Kelly Farley. Advance happy birthday to you. I do, because I didn't get a chance to do it. I got Xavier's up here. Thank you. Good to see you, Xavier. I got to put this up as well. Remember, there's like seven entries left. Okay, 7 entries left. I got to put this up. Oh, that's a touch. You can't. Oh, that just makes me ill watching it. Makes me ill watching. I cannot. That is a fecal product. That is a fecal product. Yeah, I saw it. And who scored? He who shall not be named. Thrown a pass by he who shall not be named. Can't stand it. Be at the D on Sunday. At the D on Sunday and Monday. At the D? Where's the D? Anna, you'll have to send me. You got my phone, I think, Anna. Let me know what that is. So again, we are watching the Monday night. Well, it's the Thursday night opener, and he who shall not be named. Why did the guy just stopped? How do you do that? Oh, on Fremont Street. Okay, I'm going to be Saturday night. I will be over at Tommy Rockers for a little bit, and I'll be because they have an event at Tommy Rockers. There is a barbecue before that. I'm not sure if I'm going to get there in time, but if I can, I will try to go to the barbecue. Okay, if I can, I'll try to go to the barbecue, and then I will go to Tommy Rockers. But I have to get dressed, so I don't know if there's enough time. But I will be at Tommy Rock. Then on Saturday night, I will try to get some dinner with some folks, see who wants to do something. I'll be on. I said I'll be at Tommy Rockers is decent food, but I am not eating dinner at Tommy Rock. I'm going to eat dinner somewhere nice if I can. So I'll figure out where that. Maybe I need to get. I might want to make arrangements. Might have to call. Okay, that's what I have to do. Then Sunday I am going to the party in Fremont. Rude boy, how you doing there? Good to see you. Please come, if folks you're on here, please head on over to YouTube. It's easier for me to. Because again I got a bunch of different things going on. Okay. Been there, but I'm not going Saturday night. Going to see Fluffy. Oh, Fluffy's at the MGM. Iglesias. I like him. The Mirage. Okay. So, but wow, Dallas doesn't look awful. They don't look awful. Can't wait to see the Raiders play the Steelers. Yeah, and I unfortunately I have to break this news. I found out this week I will not be in Pittsburgh. I will not be in Pittsburgh. Chuck Mayo, thank you for seeing it. Thank you for coming over on Instagram. Please head on over to YouTube. The barbecue's on Sunday. Okay, so I got that wrong. Okay, good. Then I can do the Sunday barbecue after Saturday. So good. I'll do the Sunday barbecue. Then I will go get dressed because the party there's a Sunday party over in Fremont. I was thinking about going to the Black Hole party as well, but the prices on that exorbitant. So it's hot and humid. Okay, so yeah, the barbecue's on Sunday. Good. Okay, good. So I can go to Tommy Rockers, then I can go get something to eat Saturday night. Then Sunday wake up, go to the barbecue, and then I can because I'm not wearing my gear at a barbecue. No, I'll go back to the hotel, change, go to the Sunday party, and again, that's the Sunday party that's in Fremont. I wanted to try to go back and forth between the parties, but I saw the prices for the Black Hole party, and I'm a member of the Black Hole. I'm a member of the Black Hole. I have no problem saying this. The bosses might not like me saying it, but the prices, because I eat. I'm not a drinker. $225 for eating and drinking, because remember, I have to buy 2 tickets. It's not just me. So if it was, I mean, if I can go in there and just pop in, but I'll be hanging with somebody. I don't know who it is, but I'm sure there'll be somebody there. But Puppet, good to see you. My twin nephew's playing on Darren Waller's youth league. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Vicky. But again, this is opening night. I'm going to put the link up because I know I've been remiss. And again, apologies for being late. I had things to do. I could not. I had to push the show back, and I appreciate y'all working with me there. There's the link for the show. If you want to call in, I'm putting that up as well. I think this is the right number, 813-699-0834. The link is up so you can come into the show. Grandma duty on Saturday. Okay, well, Anna, I do hope to see you. So it'll be good. We can't have a show. Well, it can't be kind of like an official show until there's 2 things you got for a show to be kind of semi-official. We got to have OG Daniel come in, and normally we also have to have Jared, the Pittsburgh report from Jared. So we're almost to an official show. Because I got OG Daniel wearing a really, really awesome headpiece. And there's a story behind that, but that's between him and I. There's a story behind that, but it looks really good on you, sir.
Thank you, sir. How you doing?
I'm good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm not watching the game because I can't stand either one of those teams. So
yeah. Well, I mean, I mean, it's sports, and I'm kind of interested in the fact that because we do play the Cowboys this year, and I do like to try to get like a little bit of an insight. They're not playing horribly. Horribly. And the other thing is that you guys know how much I cannot stand the fake Pirates. My favorite team is the Raiders and whoever's playing the fake Pirates. That's for sure. So that's just the way it is. 1 and in 1A, and of course whoever plays everybody else in the AFC West. That's just the way it is.
Well, I hate every team except for this week. I don't hate the Cleveland Browns. They're playing Kansas City.
I know, and I believe that Cleveland. By the way, and you gave me that's a great segue. If you missed it last night, and I know OG was there, and I know Cool Kev was there, you guys missed the show with Violator, myself, and Ref Guru. It's on every Wednesday, and I did put the link up in the promo for this. It's in the promo for this. It's for a bunch of different things on the top of this, on YouTube and on Facebook and all the things. So the link to the show for Ref Guru's channel, the N Space FL channel, is there. Please go over there. It's not my channel.
It was a good show.
And thank you. I think it is. I mean, we have a lot of fun, and it's informative, and it's a good time. And like I said, I love doing things with OG Daniel, and that's why I pimp the hell out of his channel, because he deserves it. He works hard and he deserves it. And I want and if you're not watching on OG Daniel's channel, you should be. Thank you for being on this channel. But I also like I said, I want to make sure that you go to Ref Guru's channel, because it's a really good show, and it's not just me blowing farts at you. It's true.
No, you got 2 lifer members of the Black Hole, and you've got is he ex-NFL referee?
Yes, an ex-NFL.
He used to be an NFL referee. He's got an insight that you don't get with a lot of content creators.
No.
So when you got these guys and him and Violator, you got Jack and the Violator, and you got insights from a referee. It's a good show.
I think he was a back judge or a line judge, but he's a zebra, but it's a man who knows what the hell he's talking about, and he also knows which officials are biased as Foxtrot. Okay.
Yeah, but he brings a perspective that no other content creator brings.
Yes.
Yeah, it's interesting to listen to.
Yes. And he's a great guy. And a Violator and me were talking to him and said, we can't wait until because he has had surgery, so he can't go places. So when he is able to travel, when he gets a chance to go to Vegas, it's going to be Violator and myself are going to get with him, and then we're going to get with Ken Thompson, who we also do the fan media videos with. We're going to introduce everybody, and that's one big family. And Homer's a part of that group, because Homer and Violator and myself and Ken Thompson do the fan media videos. And of course, Homer does he was doing the shows with Ref Guru and Violator last year as well. And Homer got so busy doing a bunch of other different things, but but Homer's busy as hell. So, okay. Hey, Rob Prophet, thank you for being here. Permission to go to sleep there, shipmate, for sure. Go get some rack time.
It's rack time.
It's ORAC 30, man. It's ORAC 30. And Billy Flores is going to be hopefully. Billy, did you Roger up to be one of my Bears people? Because tomorrow night on the Elite Superfans show, and that'll be on this channel as well, along with the Elite Superfans page on Facebook. And that is every Friday, folks. Every Friday that we do shows where we basically, it's like last night's show where we talk about the games that are upcoming. We give our views, and then we do a spotlight. The spotlight is going to be the Sunday night games. Now, that's the spotlight game because it's a Sunday night game. Like this is technically like an NBC Sunday night game. It's the opener. So the Sunday night game this week is the Bears at the Rams, and we already got our Bears contingent fully accounted for. Haven't heard boo from the Rams fans, which is upsetting. So I also told her there will be a backup game. And then, like I said, you can come in, like on this show, you talk about your team, talk about what you see, and it's open to everybody, like my shows always are. So like hopefully, so you'll be able to see it on Friday nights as well because it's part of the season. I'm working 5 nights a week now on shows between my channel, Ref Guru's channel, Dox's channel every other week on Tuesday, and of course, when we do our show between Daniel and myself, when we do our show on our channels, we got that going on as well, and I enjoy it. It's tiring as hell, though. I will admit that when you do 5 shows a week and you work full time, it is hot tiring. The only time I won't do shows is when I'm on the road, or like for example, there will be a Friday show in October where I will be at the Bolitnikoff Crab Fest. I won't be able to do the Friday show because I'm going to be doing a Crab Fest dinner. But the show will go on. Somebody will do it, and I enjoy doing it. So that's why I tell you, please come on out and watch the shows. And again, with OG over there as well, thank you, sir, for doing all that you do. You make it wonderful.
You're like James Brown, man. You're like the hardest working man in show business.
That keeps his clothes on and doesn't fluff.
Right. Oh, man. So this week, this game is I'm nervous. I've got a lot of anticipation. Part of me is like, I can't wait to this game. Dude, it's gonna be something. It's gonna give us a little bit of a sample of what we are. And I look forward to this. Oh man, I look forward to this game. But at the same time, I'm sitting there like, I'm not gonna have any fingernails left. Thank God I'm not a plumber.
Yeah. Oh, man, the Dallas kicker has already cost them 4 points.
Yeah, Chris, you're right. Is it Monday night yet? Are we there yet?
The Dallas kicker, I would be surprised if he's cut after, he might be cut at halftime. And Chris Donnet also as well. And this is very important because it's something that I do want to talk about. Now, is that official? Because I heard that they were suspecting that they were ACL tears, okay? If it's official, you got J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards out with an ACL tear. Marcus Peters, who was their best cornerback, out with an ACL tear, okay? Wow. I mean, if the Raiders can't take advantage of that, they have no what's the word I'm looking for? They have no sense calling themselves a up-and-coming team. They have no right to do that. If they can't beat the Ravens without a running attack, the Ravens without having a running attack, without their best cornerback available, okay, unsat. And that's why I said the Raiders have got, and that's why I was talking with OG as well. It's like all of these people that say the Raiders are going to suck and it's just media bias. They don't even go through the fact is to saying that the Raiders have revamped their defense. They don't even care to watch or to investigate. Hey, the Raiders are going to suck because they're going to suck. And it pisses me off. But you know what? It also means that people don't do their homework. It means that people don't do their homework.
Gabe asked me a question, how I watch the games from New York. First of all, I'm not in New York anymore. I live in South Carolina, Gabe. So if I watch the games in New York, I got to get a flight and it's, but otherwise, no. Okay. No more joking around. There are internet websites you can go to. There's one, I'll give you some good advice because I don't want you to go down something that's going to give you a virus. Go to Raiders Classics on YouTube. There is a video on there on how to watch out-of-market games, and it's free.
Go, Daniel. If you can't put that in the chat.
You asking me to do all this multitasking technical stuff, and you're as old as me. Good God, man! All right, let me see if I can find this. Oh, Raiders Classic. Let's see.
Yeah. So the LG is going to put the comment. Man, it would have been nice if the Cowboys would have had a pick six in the end zone. They got a pick. Brady threw it in the end zone. They got a pick, and the guy brought it out the end zone, ran it about 65 yards, and unfortunately the guy tackled him. But he was this close to running it back. But yeah, he'll do that. Now, what else is making this, like your butterflies are jumping? Daniel.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're asking me to multitask again. What was that? Wait a minute.
Wait. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I'm trying to pull up this link, and I can't even figure out where to put it in the chat here. I can't chat.
You can't chat. Okay, you know how you put it in the where it says private chat. Put it in private chat, and I'll push it to everybody. You see where it says private chat?
This is the link to the video.
There you go. Thank you. Okay.
Man.
Okay. He has it in private chat. And is this the place to go
This is the actual video that I watched called from Classic Raiders. They play a bunch of old games and stuff like that, which I love. And this link is to the video to show you how to watch games out of market on your computer. And Chris Donat, you're right. Leave OG alone. He's multitasking.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I asked him a question while he's doing that, so wait till I get the okay.
See, what the hell was the question? I forgot already.
I said you said that you're all got all butterflies and whatnot. You're nervous, but in a good way, but also in a bad way.
Well, I mean, it's first of all, it's Lamar Jackson, and don't underestimate him. This guy is one of the most powerful weapons in the NFL. Let's be real.
True.
But at the same time, Gus Bradley, the two times he's gone up against him, has obliterated him.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. Yeah, okay, Vicky. No, it was more like clicking on a link and then trying to figure out how to put it in, and Jack's asking questions at the same time. I don't do that. I'm a guy. I don't multitask.
Oh, so you're calling me a woman?
Do you multitask?
Yeah. And I got a very long, hard, fucking workable penis.
Okay, Jackie.
Yeah, okay. Right here.
Oh, you might have to bleep yourself.
No, I didn't say a curse word.
Yeah, you did.
What did I say?
Long, hard effing.
Did I say the F word? My goodness.
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, thank you for letting me know.
I'm trying to babysit myself. Now I got to babysit you too. Oh my God. And you're making me multitask.
So probably at the 29-minute mark.
Okay. Oh, you might want to get maybe you can get some sponsorship from Manscaped after that comment. I don't know.
If I didn't have to go back and edit myself, I would say another word, but we'll do that.
Captain Jack, brought to you by Manscaped.
Yeah. But again, thank you for letting me know. If I swear and I don't know I swear, people need to tell me. Okay. And
it's okay. But yeah, you give shoot. Give Gabe that link, because and if anybody else who wants it, I mean, just
everybody has it. I said if you want to see watch all the games, and then I put the link in, so it's on everybody's. It's in the comments again.
Right, and the video instructs you. It shows you exactly how to do it step by step.
Okay, and I got to show this because Jeff Arguello says it best. Come on, OG, multitask, work, drink a beer, and talk crap. That's 3 things all at once.
Nope. Once I take a drink, work's over. That's it. Day's done. And you know, it's funny. I used to do this thing. I used to work at this place, and I was like, "How many of them? Who's the shoppers in the family? The women or the men?" And the women would all raise their hands. And I said, "Okay, I'm going to prove to you right now, guys, you are shoppers." And they're all like, "I was like, Bass Pro Shop, 3 words." They all went, "Oh yeah." It's kind of like that.
Well, before I found a really decent place, Bass Pro Shop, I used to get my ammunition at.
Yeah. I go. There's certain places I can't. I am not allowed in. Bass Pro Shop. Wife said, stay out of there. Tractor Supply and Bed Bath and Beyond.
Oh, do why you can't go to Bed Bath and Beyond?
I can't go in there without dropping at least a few $100.
Okay.
I like stuff for the house.
And no, I'm not even gonna say it. You're talking about me having a vagina, you know.
No, dude. I mean, you know how many wine glasses I go through? I knock them over, bust them all the time. I gotta go get a new box.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you don't go Greek on them or something, right? Oppa!
No. It's more like oops.
Oops! Okay.
Oops!
Okay. Anna Diaz says, brought to you tonight by Life Alert. Thank you there, Anna Diaz. I can't wait to see Anna Diaz out in Vegas. I can't wait to see a bunch of people. And OG, hopefully, I was thinking about, figuring out what game that we can see you. Hey, our Aussie buddies up here as well. Good to see you, mate. Good day. You as well.
Hey, Aussie Raider Aaron. How are you, man?
There you go. Good to see Aussie Raider Aaron. Good to see. And let's see what Donut says. Keeps me away from the only mall in my area that has a Raider image. You already know. So yeah. Yeah, if there's a Raider image,
ain't none of that around here, but if there was.
Yeah, well, see, you got online. You can buy stuff online from Raider Image.
Yeah. I stay off it. Stay off it. Got stuff I got to take care of. Trying to get a boat.
Gonna need a bigger boat.
Hey.
Gonna need a bigger boat. All right. So
the game you were talking about us seeing.
Yes. What is the stirs?
I mean, right now, I don't see myself being able to go to a game this year. I just don't. I've got too much going on. I live out a dirt road. I have a clay and sand driveway that I have to keep grading, or I have to pay to slag it. It's a 432-foot driveway. That's not cheap. I had some car issues I had to fix. I'm just trying to and I'm trying to save for a sailboat. And invest and do all this other stuff, and well, there's bills, and I guess we got to eat, so I'm just I don't see myself going to a game this year. Okay. Next year I'm trying to figure out what divisions we play. I know it goes in a pattern.
Yeah, while you're babbling, I'll see if I can figure out what the my computer's a little slow, but I will see what the Raiders opponents are next year. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, that's it. I'd like to see what the Raiders' opponents are before I can figure out if there's a game that I can go to.
Okay.
Like last year, I wanted to go to the game. They were playing in Carolina. And I'm like, 2-hour drive, I'm there.
Right.
Wah. Nope, that got shot down because of the current medical situation.
Okay. They are playing. They're playing. Let me see which division. It looks like they're playing the AFC South because they are playing at Jacksonville and at Tennessee. At Tennessee and at Jacksonville is both the same kind of same difference.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing the NFC West. Oh, sorry, that's the AFC South. They're playing the NFC West, so at the Rams and at the Seahawks. So that those are other games, and then of course, so the games that would be close to you would be at Jacksonville and at um,
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. See. Hmm.
And they're going to be at the AFC North based upon schedule.
Okay.
So that could be it could be Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Cleveland, or I'm missing one.
Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Cleveland, and oh man, is it the Colts?
Oh, Baltimore. Yeah.
Indianapolis.
No. Baltimore. It's the
Oh, the
North.
Ravens.
Yeah.
See.
So it depends upon schedule. So we're either going to be at Baltimore, at Pittsburgh, at Cleveland, or at Cincinnati based upon where we are in the schedule.
Right. So the two closest games would be Jacksonville or Tennessee. Tennessee would probably be the closer one. I mean, I can't wait till they play in Atlanta again because I can go there. That's like, how far is Atlanta?
Woo, well, that'll be 8 years from now.
5 hours. Oh, okay. Tennessee would probably be about the same thing, wouldn't it? 5 hours, yeah. So yeah, probably I could probably go to Tennessee next year, you know. But this year, yeah, I can't do it. I've just got to watch them from home. And quite frankly, I like watching them from home because you don't get all the camera angles at the game.
True.
You leave with a massive headache because of all the noise, most of it internally generated. And, it's just go home. Every time I used to go to the games in LA when I lived there, I'd leave, drive home for 2 hours with a headache, be dehydrated, and just I couldn't talk,
And thank you for coming in, Ozzy Aaron. Jeff Arguello says he puts $50. And Jeff, that's good, but sometimes it's not possible when you're tapped out everywhere else. It's
everybody's situation is different.
You're right. Yeah.
Oh, my boy wants to be on the show again. He only does this at your show.
It's my voice. It's got to be my voice.
It's Eli. This is Eli. He's an old guy, but he's a good guy. He's a good boy.
And I want to say thank you to Raider Kojo for another entry into the so there's only 6 entries left. So thank you there, Raider Kojo. When I get the wheel done, when I have 50, I will do that. So thank you there, Raider Kojo. So again, now remember that after this one, I'm going to do it every 25. After this one, I'm going to do it every 25. So thank you for putting that in, shipmate. And again, I know I keep telling you guys this, I need to do it, but I apologize. You have to understand that when I'm working 40 hours a week, and then I also have an hour. Well, that's another 10 hours of driving. Okay. And so that's X amount. And I can't be on a computer on the unclassified network. And then, oh, by the way, if I'm at a game, that I'm away for the weekend, so I can't do anything else there. I will eventually do a video or a montage of all of the prizes. I just have to get it done. And it's not going to get done this weekend. It might get done next weekend because I won't be at the Pittsburgh game. And Vicky Orr, thank you as well. Vicky has a lot of entries. Thank you there, Vicky. So that's 5 entries left, I believe. Let me see. I have it here. As of, come on, work, mother. I almost said it. I didn't say it. It was 43. So I have 45 because of Raider Kojo and Vicky. So 5 more entries, and I will have a wheel. So if we get 5 more entries tonight, we'll have a wheel done tonight. Now I'm not going to do it tonight. I'm just saying the wheel will be available for me to fix, and then we will have a wheel. So thank you there. And there's my There's my favorite 49er fan. Love you, Veronica. Thank you there, honey. She is one of the V gals. You know, I say there's Vicky and Valerie and Vanessa and Velvet Raider. Veronica is one of my V gals. Even though she's a Niner gal, she is one of my V gals. So thank you as well. So there we go. I got Hollywood in the house. Wow, good to see. Good to see Hollywood Raider there. And I am in good health. And thank you, Veronica, for thinking of me as well. Jared's in the house. No, Jared, I'm sorry. I will not be at the Pittsburgh game. And I broke that news. Unfortunately, the availability of what we were planning to do is not going to be done. And with only like a little over a week left, I don't have flight arrangements, I don't have hotel arrangements, and I don't have a ticket. So that's a lot of things. That's a lot of things to get done in a short period of time on a short week. And I apologize, Jared. I was really looking forward to seeing you, sir. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because I wanted to see Jared and we were going to have a thing. But the flip side of that is this. Maybe if it is Pittsburgh next year that we go to, because it's at AFC North, maybe it'll come about where that can be the game that I see you. Okay. If it's Pittsburgh, if it's Cleveland, that's close. And then, although I tell you, I'm not going to Cleveland again. If it's another cold weather game, will not do it. Just like I ain't going to Cleveland in December. I ain't doing it. But if it's Pittsburgh, for you, I will freeze my cojones off because it's in Pittsburgh, and I will make that trip to that. But I sorry, sir, it won't happen. And maybe I can roll up into Pennsylvania, to do a baseball game or something. We'll go out to PNC Park. But again, I apologize, sir.
Hey, Willie Wayne, man, I hope you're right. That's what we're all rooting for.
I missed the Willie Wayne. Okay, there you go. Yeah, now I see it. Car-led victory over the Ravens. It's been done. It's been done. I remember that. What was it? Was it 3 touchdowns that he threw to Crabtree in Baltimore? I think it was at least 3 touchdowns to Crabtree. That much I remember. So
I'll tell you, we need to roast those. We need to roast the Ravens and make the media eat crow.
I agree.
Because they're all talking. They're all a bunch of talking heads. And they're all sitting there saying, all trashing us. There's only one guy in the media who actually supports what we're doing. And it's David Carr. Yeah, everybody else is like, oh, the Raiders aren't this, the Raiders aren't that. All right, we'll see. And then at week 8, they'll all be going, oh, I knew the Raiders were going to be good. I said at the beginning of the season. You did not.
Yeah. Revisionist history sucks. But I know I started late, but I'm gonna let Daniel go. I'm gonna just like I said, I want more people to come in. I want more people to talk about the team. I want to hear from your thoughts on the team. Veronica, thank you for talking about your Niners. And I want to hear from Veronica. It's like if she thinks that the Niners are going to win the NFC West this year.
Probably. Them or the Rams.
Yeah, see, that's the question. Is it going to be the Niners or is it going to be the Rams? But yeah. But here I'm giving because Daniel said he was gonna knock me out if I gave him a bro hug.
No, I said I was gonna file charges.
No charges filed, sir. It's always a good pleasure.
You too. And when we do the show on El Zito, we'll talk about this.
We will.
All right.
It looks good on you, brother. It looks
Thanks,
good
man.
On you. Okay.
You have a good night.
You take care as well. Oh, hey, and I didn't forget. I know we got the talk, but things are a little bit better, and I will tell you why when I get a chance to talk. I just don't have a lot of time, man.
I know. You're like James Brown. I told you.
In a hot tub. In a hot tub.
Later, Captain.
All right, take care, shipmate. Be well. Okay, that's Steve calling me. Where is it? Here we go. Steve's calling.
Call from RDR Houston Steve. To accept, press.
We got Steve on the line. Steve, how you doing, brother? What's going on with you tonight?
I'm doing pretty good, Captain. Guess what? I'm not even watching the game tonight because I don't watch cheaters. I haven't watched Brady unless he's in the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, but I just can't stand to watch the man. I'm so sick of him always whining and complaining. Oh, somebody touched me. Somebody touched me. Throw the flag. Throw the flag.
Yeah, I know. But see, I have to watch them in the off chance that they lose, and then I can go into work tomorrow and giggle because if the fake Pirates lose, I can irrespective of what happens on Monday, irrespective of that, I can go into work tomorrow and just giggle, and that's
And you know what?
It's like just like Eddie Murphy said, giggle my goony goo goo ass off.
And you know what they say about Cowboy fans are like cockroaches. When they can't get rid of them, they lose. They don't wear them, their stuff, and you don't see them around.
Yeah, and
they're kind of like Steeler fans.
Yeah, I will give Steeler fans this, is that when I was in Canton, the Steeler fans that were in Canton actually outnumbered the Browns fans that were there. They were the number one fan base that was there. Now, granted, they were playing that weekend, so that's one of the reasons why. But every time I've been to Canton for an event, there's always a boatload of Steeler fans there. I got to give it to them.
I understand, Captain, but they also put in 5 Steelers in there. They put everybody in but the Water Boys so far.
No, the Water Boy is on the Old Timers committee. He's going in next year.
Captain, I was going to ask you, what do you think about the media? Every time I read a story that comes across my phone, and I know Mr. OG is going to say the same thing, I haven't seen anything more negative this year as I have seen the criticism of the Raiders. They've grilled them all over the coals and everything. I mean, even the Las Vegas Journal. What is up with that this year? I've never seen so much negativity. Of course, I probably say that every year. What say you both?
Well, but again, it's not that it's more this year. It's just the same. They always go after. First off, they go after the Raiders because they know that the fans just get a lot of bile and hatred in watching it. Okay. So, it's just the way it is. And they also do it because they also know that it pushes the buttons of Raider fans literally, and I'm talking literally in this sense, it pushes their buttons so it's clickbait. It's clickbait. So they do everything they can in order to get their clicks to get paid. Okay. And good, bad, or indifferent, that is why I don't, if anything that's like for the Raiders are picked to do, and I won't listen to Colin Cowherd, will not listen to Colin Cowherd, won't, because he has nothing positive to say about anything. And he definitely, again, he's out to be in, and I'm going to say this, let me spell it. He's trying to be insightful, not insightful. He tries to incite, INCITE, Raider Nation. He tries to piss you off. Okay, so it's just a matter of them doing things. And I'm also gonna put this up as well. The talking heads don't do their homework. Like I said, all of these people that are talking about this, that, and the other thing. They don't say anything about the fact that the Raiders have revamped their defense. Okay? They've gotten better in every level of the defense. They picked up Ngakoue and McCoy, and even though he's not a household name, Pilon from the Chargers, along with Solomon Thomas and the other kid who used to play for the Seahawks. Those are the guys that are on the team right now, right? They picked up
Right.
KJ Wright and Denzel Perryman. They vastly improved their linebacking core. And then they pick up Casey Hayward from the Chargers to go opposite of Trayvon Mullen. And they also, but I tell you, the Cowboys, if they're relying on their kicker to win this game, that's just not going to happen because they're down 4th and goal and they're just going to try to kick a field goal and guy's going to miss it again. Anyway, sorry. But
It's okay.
But the Raiders have gotten so much better across the board, but they don't do their homework. They don't do their homework, and it's asinine to listen to. You know what? What's the old expression? Don't ever argue with an idiot, because if people watch you, they won't know who the idiot is.
Right.
Because if you're arguing with an idiot, and you know they're an idiot and you're arguing with them and somebody walks by, they're going to say, well, look at those two idiots arguing. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything at all. So
Right. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, what do you think about, how do you predict the record for the team this year? Do you think it's plausible that they can go win 9-10 games, or are you thinking more 8 games? Would you say that Gruden's job is on the line and everything if he doesn't make the playoffs? Would that be fair to say?
No, it's his job's not on the line because he's got a $10 million contract. What we don't know is how the contract is, and I've said this before. Nobody but Gruden, his lawyer, and Mark Davis know how that contract was written. They don't know whether he was on a 5-5, whether he's supposed to coach for 5 years and then gets booted upstairs to be a part of the higher portion of the club. They don't know that, or they don't know whether, if only the first 5 years of the contract was guaranteed. Kind of like a pro athlete. All these people that have these contracts, how much is guaranteed? Only Gruden knows what's guaranteed. Only Gruden and the lawyer and Mark Davis know what the contract stated. Okay, so I think that personally, if we don't win this year, okay, and this is what, year 4?
Year 4.
Yeah, this is year 4. He went from 4-12 to 7-9 to 8-8. This is year 4 of Gruden 2.0. Okay, so he's in Gruden 2.4 right now, and we will see. And if he doesn't win, will he stick around? That's on Gruden, and we'll have to see that.
What do you think about? What do you think of the chances of Cleveland going in and winning in Kansas City? Slim and none, or would you give a puncher's chance?
No, I give him more than a puncher's chance. I actually like him to go in there. I really do. I mean, maybe I'm overblowing Cleveland, but it's because I saw how they went in there and they should have beat them last year.
Right.
They should have beat them last year, and they allowed Chad Henne to get a first down, and the game was done. And it infuriated me. If you guys remember watching when I did the show, I was broadcasting that game, and I was just pissed, furious at Matt Bouchane, because I said, Matt, you had the game. You had the effing game, and you didn't do anything, and you lost the game. So I really think that with an improved, remember, they picked up Jadeveon Clowney, okay? And I think that, the Chiefs are due for a letdown because, remember, every team that loses a Super Bowl normally has a letdown. I don't know how much that letdown is going to be, but I really think that they're due for a letdown. And, even watching, the fake Pirates, they're only beating the Cowboys right now because Dallas doesn't have a kicker. I missed it. Did they go for it on 4th down or what? They kicked the field goal. Okay. Because they have 19 points. So he got the field goal. But again, Dallas could be winning right now If the guy, it would be 23-21. Okay.
So,
So I tell you, if they lose, it's because of their kicking game.
why did they get rid of the linebacker that we all thought was going to make the team? Is it because there's just too much talent right now?
Well, you're talking about Muse and Muse and
Yeah,
Tanner. I'm gonna. This is gonna be the last one there, Stephen, and I'm gonna answer it on the way out.
Sure.
But yeah, thank you for the question and thank you for calling in, brother. It's always good hearing from you.
Good health to you both, and I enjoyed the shows you all do, and keep up the great work. And good health to everybody, and permission to go ashore.
Permission granted. And again, I will answer on the way out the door, Steve. Thanks again, shipmate.
Thank you very much.
Okay. And people were saying that it was a blown pick. Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna get Jared. Okay, I'm gonna have Jared.
This is Jared D. Digress.
Okay. Hey, Jared, don't go nowhere. I'm going to answer Steve's question before I get to you, okay? Because he asked me the answer. Tanner Muse was taken when Paul Gunther was the defensive coordinator, and he fit the scheme of what Gunther wanted. He was a Gunther pick for a scheme, okay? He didn't fit the scheme for what Gus Bradley wanted. He got an excessive amount of playing time in order to see, because Bradley was basically trying him out to see, is this kid going to fit my scheme or not? And apparently no. So that is why he was let go. The Raiders tried to sign him to the practice squad, and he could have signed with the Raiders practice squad, but Tanner Muse took it upon himself. He said, no, I'm going to sign with Seattle, because maybe he thinks that, and rightly so, he thinks he has a better chance of making Seattle's 53 at this year than he is for making the Raiders. Good hearing from you, Jared. What's going on, brother?
Not much. What's going on with you? How you doing?
I'm doing okay. And again, I'm sorry I'm not going to make it up there, man. I was really looking forward to seeing you, but I hope to make it. I hope to make it happen real soon.
No problem. No problem. The big story here in Pittsburgh today, obviously, is of course Mr. T.J. Watt signing that big extension today.
Yeah. In fact, I was talking to my buddy that's a big Steelers fan, and this was before Watt signed, and he was like, and he hadn't been practicing, and I said, well, maybe if they sign him, he might be game ready. I said he might be. Well, he'll be in shape. I don't know if he's game ready, but he'll be playing for against the Raiders next weekend for sure.
Oh, no question about it. If not, Howard, we'll see what he does. Obviously, Sunday against Buffalo, but I think with a full week coming up next week, he'll be ready to go. I think with a short week, Howard, and the way he signed the deal today, Howard, the question is, will he be ready by Sunday? We really don't know, however. But, I mean, the thing is he worth all that money? And I was telling this to Eddie Winchell earlier, Howard, and that's the thing. Is he worth all that moolah? I don't know. I mean, that's the big thing. That is to be decided eventually down the road. We'll have to wait and see what happens there, but time will tell, as they say. Time will tell.
Yeah. Oh, and here's something, and I really thank you for the comment there, VJK. He was saying a theory: Raiders agreed to waive Muse in exchange for the right to sign KJ. I mean, that's a theory, but I don't really think that it holds water, because KJ could have signed with the Seahawks. I mean, it was up to KJ where he was going to sign, and it was Seattle didn't have any play in that at all. But with KJ coming over here, that also tells Muse that he has a better shot of playing linebacker for the Seahawks than he does here in Vegas. So I mean, I don't think it's quid pro quo per se, but I just think that he thinks that if I'm going to play linebacker this year, I have a better chance of playing it in Seattle. Go ahead. Go ahead there, bud.
I will say, Howard, I am actually surprised at this game tonight. I did not think Dallas was going to be ready for this game, but apparently Dak is having a pretty good night, it seems like, as they've had no turnovers as of yet. They've kept the defending champs in their own backyard with 3 tonight, and the man who shall be nameless, Howard, has only thrown one of his touchdowns to the other guy who we're not going to mention, and we all know who that is.
Yes, I know.
But the run game tonight on both sides, Howard, has not been strong tonight. I mean, Zeke has not had a good night. Fournette has not had a good night. But if you're in a fantasy league like I am, Howard,
I got Dak Prescott in one league, Howard, and so far, I mean, Dak's holding his own tonight. I've been really, really surprised at the way he's been handling this tonight. I did not think going into tonight he's going to be ready for this game, but it seems like tonight he's been pretty mellow, even though it's only the first game. But so far, he's had a pretty good, solid night thus far. And if he can finish this out, pull off a mild upset like this would be a major, major start to a big surprise, to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, the Cowboys are playing a hell of a lot better than I expected.
Yep.
Yeah.
And of course, this weekend we got some good college games coming up this weekend. I mean, we got Pittsburgh and Tennessee, of course, coming up this week. Howard, Knoxville. My friend is down in Knoxville. In fact, he's left this morning from Pittsburgh to drive down to Knoxville with his wife, and I think his dad's with him as well. We also got game day this week, of course, in Iowa City between Iowa and Iowa State. Of course, Saturday night we got two good games there. Of course, 8 o'clock in the Big House. We got Washington, Michigan. Washington has got to find a way to rebound after losing to Montana last week. Then we'll see if they can do that in Ann Arbor. Of course, the big thing is, however, of course, the one game to watch, obviously, this week is going to be the noon game between Ohio State and Oregon. Can Oregon answer the bell right at 12 o'clock? We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, and as soon as you, and as I was going to say this, as soon as you mentioned that Dak hadn't thrown an interception or thrown a pick, he throws one right now.
Oh! Damn it. They jinxed it.
Yeah. See?
But another good college game this week. We're going to have a good one, obviously, Stanford and USC. However, next week, I'll tell you what, we got 3 great games next week. I mean, the appetizing course begins at noon. Nebraska and Oklahoma, an old Big 8 rivalry there. Of course, at 3:30, we got the big, let's just say, late afternoon snack, early appetizer between Alabama and Florida. Of course, we got the main course at 7:30, Auburn and Penn State. So we got 3 dandy good ball games coming up next week.
Yeah. I was going to say Auburn. Alabama and Florida is like, wow. I mean, honestly, I was like, I mean, the one thing that I can say is that I think that Florida has a quarterback controversy that they're eschewing, because that I tell you, the redshirt freshman, the kid that played in the bowl game, that he actually was number 2 in the bowl game, and he is wearing 15 now, which is no coincidence, because he's gotten some tutelage from Tim Tebow, and the kid is strong and fast. So he's kind of like Tebow strong and Cam Newton in his prime fast, and he is their backup quarterback. And it might be that because Emory was the I can't remember what Emory's last name or whatever it was, but Emory was the quarterback that of note for the Gators. But this kid came in there and just it inspired the Gators offense, and he ran for he was gone in like a 74-yard touchdown. He just took it around the corner and just kept going, and he outran people. And again, he's a big kid, so the Gators might have a quarterback controversy. Their defense looked good, but it was against Florida Atlantic. So I mean, you're not going to look the same when you're playing the friggin' Alabama. So we'll see what we got. But
you cannot look ahead to Alabama next week. You've got to get through South Florida this week, honestly. But after Alabama, it kind of lightens up for them a little bit. I mean, you got Tennessee at home this year in the Swamp, which is big. They don't have to go to Neyland Stadium up there in Knoxville, which is a blessing. Then they go to Lexington. Of course, they're home against Indy. But I'll tell you right now, the 2 games you want to circle on your calendar after that, how are going to be big ones. I mean, you look at LSU, Death Valley is always tough in Baton Rouge, we know. And who knows what it'll be like then, especially after what happened with Ida. But, of course, we know the big one is going to be obviously at the end of October when they play Georgia right before Halloween in the cocktail game.
Yes, that's it again.
So if you get through these 3, if you can get through these 3 at 2-1, or even make it 3-0, you're going to make some noise. But right now, I can see 2-1 because I do think Georgia is going to give them a headache, however. LSU, they can win. I have a good feeling telling me this, however, that they're going into Baton Rouge and Death Valley, especially if it's a night game. They've done it before. They can win in Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. They can pull off an upset against Oregonian in LSU at home. Not at home, I should say, at Baton Rouge.
I would say it's a tall order, but I definitely I love it when LSU loses. I was giggling last week watching UCLA beat them. So we talked about that on the Sunday show. I think if I remember right. Oh my God!
Well, if you see out on this hour, coming up Monday night, of course, is the first game at Neyland Stadium. Of course, Allegiant Stadium. And by the way, have a safe trip out to Vegas, by the way, and hopefully it won't be too hot for you. I'm telling you right now, the way the Ravens have been, however, the last 3 weeks, however, it is not a good situation right now for Mr. Harbaugh and company. I think they're going to contain Jackson, and I'll tell you right now, I'm going to call it right now. Josh Jacobs goes over 100 yards, I think, Monday night. The Raiders will dominate, and you can quote me on this, 34-10.
Well, I like that score. I do like that score.
Because I think the Ravens are in a little bit of trouble coming into Las Vegas, however. And I think now with Le'Veon Bell playing for them, however, the practice squad it is a very, very much of a big, big hassle right now. And like I said, I think they're going to start off on a good note before they come here to Pittsburgh the following week.
I hope you're right, and but I also saw that because they lost Edwards, they went out and I think I saw that they signed Devontae Freeman as well.
Yes, I think they were talking with him today, and I think they'll be starting to work out with him tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. And if he doesn't play this week, he'll play next week. But I do believe, he got some work in today, and I know Bell was practicing a little bit today. But yeah, it is. I mean, anytime. I mean, you got it. I mean, I love it. I mean, I have a few friends in Baltimore, and one of them, is 2 years younger than me. I hate to say it though, but my buddy Freddie, however, who's a big Raven fan. He grew up in Pittsburgh. Now lives in Baltimore. His wife is a big, big Raven fan. She's a big Raven fan. So I hate to be mean to her, but I say, ha, ha, ha. You guys couldn't keep your running game intact. You guys thought this year you were going to challenge us in that division. Again, it's going to come down to the one, but again, right now it looks like how things have changed suddenly here within the last 3 weeks with your team and our team. So now it's going to be interesting to see who takes this AFC North, who's going to be right behind possibly Cleveland or maybe Pittsburgh. It's a three-man crapshoot right now, as they say.
Yeah, that is true, man, and I'll be interested in see it, and the one thing that we enjoy is the insight from Mr. Jared, which is you. So like I said, we don't have a real show until you call in and Daniel pops in as well. So we've had our real show tonight, so that's good.
Well, I'm looking at the weather right now, however, and I will say it is very humid right now today. It was 110 out there in Vegas, 105 tomorrow, 102 Saturday, 104 Sunday. And I'll tell you right now, it's going to be 104 Monday night, however. So looking at the game, by kickoff time Monday night, it is going to be 98 degrees. So it's going to be a warm, sticky September night in Sin City.
Yeah, well, the last time I was out there, it's 106, so it got cooler.
Well, have a safe trip and enjoy. I will be looking for you on the TV on Monday night for Monday Night Football, and enjoy.
All right, hey Jared, you take care, sir. Always a pleasure. I said, let's see if we can get together, do a Pittsburgh Pirate. Hey, look when the schedule comes out. Find out when the Pirates play the Phillies. Maybe we can do that.
Yeah, I'll check and see when they first play them next year in 2022, and I'll get back to you when you leave for Vegas, or when you get home from Vegas, sometime when you get back next week. Sure, I'll let you know.
All right, you take care, bud. Always good hearing from you.
You too. Bye.
All right, that's Pittsburgh with Jared, man. And I feel bad. Trust me, I wanted to be out there in Pittsburgh. So it's unfortunate, but. Yeah. Well, yeah. We know it's indoors, but but still, it's going to be hot. You got to get to the stadium. I'm going to be hot outside the stadium. I normally spend a lot of time outside the stadium before the game. I might not be a lot. I will be indoors as much as possible. And I want to put this comment up because it's a good comment. And Matthew, this is definitely will get you on the wheel for tonight for great comments. Okay, but I'm going to shoot it down. But I got you. And Matt Marinovich, by the way, had a really good comment. So the other two, so two Matts right now are on my board for most valuable crewman. Okay, it is climate controlled, Aaron. Yeah, but it says for Mayock being the drafting guru that he is, how many drafts does he get before he gets the boot? You got to remember what system were these players drafted for? Muse was a reach, but it was a Gunther reach. Okay, Muse had all the expectations of being that great Clemson player, but they tried to make him a linebacker. Like the other person that made the comment, it's like when we picked up Bowden, the kid out of UK, and he had issues. And I know it wasn't all about football. I know it was about attitude, or there was something going on. By the way, the Dallas is only losing by 9 right now, and with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. So things can happen. Things can happen. But it's all about scheme. And Muse was drafted for a different scheme. And you saw the fact that all these players are playing for Bradley because it's his scheme. And Bradley lets you play. He lets you read, react, hit, and play. Gunther, you had to go out there with an abacus and a flip phone computer, okay, or an iPad before you even reacted to the play. And his scheme was it sucked. It sucked. It was hard. Whereas you let the guys play. And that's why the Legion of Boom was effective, because remember when that started, that was a young defensive secondary and a young front in Seattle. He caught these kids young. Well, okay, relatively young. And he built them up so that they played fast and hard. So, yeah, Matt, I agree. Gruden does get the final say on most draft picks, but Muse looked good, and they said, well, let's see if we can make him a linebacker. It didn't work, but I'm sure Paulie G was in Gruden's ear. Hey, I'm looking at this guy to do this. I agree that the one person that said, why are we doing these reaches and we're trying to do conversions? That was an Al Davis thing, and people still try to do it. But I often say, if you're looking for a linebacker, which the Raiders have been looking for years, and they seem to get him in free agency, because the last linebacker, okay, even Morrow was a free agent pickup. Kwiatkowski and Littleton were by trade. Okay. The last true linebacker that the Raiders drafted was 50 Who, and he wasn't even really a true linebacker. He was a 3-4 rush end outside linebacker. So even him. They drafted Slow-Mo Rowe, who was a real linebacker, and that backfired. They drafted Napoleon Harris out of Northwestern years ago. They like the name Napoleon. Kaufman, Harris, McCallum. If your name is Napoleon, you're probably going to play for the Raiders one day. You play football. But yeah, I mean, they don't draft well linebackers. Oh, and I like this comment, Aaron. Aaron is on the board as well. Aussie Aaron, boy, I tell you. Now remember, I got to look to see if Matt Marinovich is in there already for September. I don't think so. But Matt Marinovich and Matt 72007 and Aussie Aaron got the comments in there. The Gunther scheme is no scheme at all. So Dallas has got to get at least some points out of this. I've never met a single Napoleon. Honestly, other than the Napoleons that played for the Raiders, I don't know of any myself there, VJK. Vegas Golden Knights, Las Vegas Raiders. See, I figured out what your name means. I did figure that out. 3rd and 4 for the Cowboys on the 21-yard line. Some dude goes in motion. And touchdown to Amari Cooper, who's slow to get up. Touchdown, Cow Patties to Amari Cooper. 10 plays, 75 yards in 5 minutes and 50 seconds. They're not out of the game. Let's see this pattern. Say Cooper, just basically an out pattern with a little twist. Best result players for the most should be playing the position they played when drafted. Agreed. Conversion projects. Dave Casper was a running back drafted by the Cowboys. Not Dave Casper. Todd Christensen was a fullback drafted by the Cowboys. Comes to the Raiders, is an all-pro tight end. Okay. Lester Hayes was a linebacker and safety at Texas A&M, and you know him as one of the best corners to ever play the game. Conversion project. There are plenty of other ones. Those are the two that come up right immediately. But I'm kind of sick of the conversion products as well. If you got a space, unless you are Nostradamus and you know this guy is a surefire bet to make the team at this position, I wouldn't do it. I mean, if you need a linebacker, go draft a linebacker. Oh, other conversions. Urlacher played safety before he became a linebacker for the Bears. He was a conversion project. So it's been done. And Ed Vela, he did come up lame. He can't be lame until the end of the game, so he's got to at least do something to help them win. This is a brand new commercial. That's one thing, we're getting all these commercials because it's the start of the season. I've seen the Mahomes looks chunky. He looked fat in the Super Bowl. He looks kind of like rigged, but there it is. Mike Gibbons, positive Philly. Okay, well, Mike, this will quickly because even though I started late, I'm gonna let you in. By the way, I hope you had a happy birthday. That's the link. We're gonna be joined by Positive Philly real quick, who's gonna talk about stuff, and that'll be my last guest of the evening. So I know he'll come in. That's why you wouldn't have asked for it otherwise. And we've had some legendary exceptions. Yeah, we have. Todd Christensen, by all rights, could be a Hall of Fame candidate because he led the league 2 years in a row. He led the league in receptions as a tight end, over 100. So he's a viable candidate. Like I said, when Branch goes in, and I think it's almost they said that he is the nominee of the Old Timers Committee. I think that's pretty much a guarantee. Lester Hayes deserves it. I don't think we're going to get Tatum in. I'm sorry. I don't think we're going to get Jack Tatum in. And for those people that said that Sebastian Janikowski is a Hall of Famer, no. And I don't hate Jano. It's not a hate thing. But you look at kickers, no. There are plenty of other people that I would put in before I would even begin to think about Sebastian Janikowski. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready, Mike? Are you ready? Okay, because I okay, he's got the NFL hat on. Okay, so we got
What's going on, Captain?
There you go. What's going? Nice NFL hat. I like the gray NFL hat. You're
It's
wearing
the
your
most wonderful time of the year, Captain Jack.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. There you go.
It is.
So what's up? What has gotten you all fired up that you need to come in when I'm about ready to close the show?
Dallas Cowboys losing.
No. The Dallas Cowboys are not quite out of it yet, and I told you before who I was rooting for tonight.
They're gonna lose, Captain. I'm sorry.
We'll see. I mean, the fact that hey, if they had a real kicker, they'd be winning the game right now.
Yeah, he's gonna be getting cut after this game.
Yeah, but you know, like I said, if they had a real kicker, they'd be up by 4. It'd be 30-28 right now. Unless now I know he missed a field goal and I know he missed an extra point. If he missed another kick, I might have missed it.
I will tell you one kicker who deserves to make the Hall of Fame. That is Adam Vinatieri.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. Adam Vinatieri has the stats, has the longevity, has the Super Bowl victories. That is a kicker that deserves to be in, and that's why I said. And people say, "Oh, Janikowski." I said, "No. If they're going to put a true kicker in there, and there are no such thing as they're all true kickers now. It used to be because remember, well, you won't remember, but Lou the Toe Groza played tackle and he was a kicker.
That's interesting.
Yeah, well, this is way back when, Lou Groza. George Blanda was a kicker, but he was also a quarterback. Okay. There's only one kicker, true kicker, in the Hall of Fame, and that's Jan Stenerud, and he deserves to be there. There's only one punter, true punter, in the Hall of Fame, and that is Ray Guy, and he deserves to be there. He missed a 60-yarder. Okay. But, yeah, okay. Yeah, and there you go. And Matt Marinovich said, Ray Guy, when you have a punting award named after you, you should be in the Hall of Fame. And, it's funny because there's the Ray Guy Award, there's the Ted Hendricks Award, there's the Bolitnikoff Award, all 3 of those college awards for Hall of Famers that were Raiders. So, just something there. So, okay, so I know you're rooting for the fake Pirates. I get it. I get it. But
trust me, I do not like rooting for Tom Brady. I don't like Tom Brady. I've never really been a Tom Brady fan. I don't like it, but I will never root for the Dallas Cowboys.
I root for whoever's playing the fake Pirates. You can have a collection of Satan and Osama bin Laden and Saddam Hussein and Genghis Khan and the guy who brought you the Spanish Inquisition. I can't remember what his name was. The guy who was in charge of the Spanish Inquisition. You have a football team made up of all the greatest negative people in history in their prime. If they had athletic ability, and I would root for that team over the fake Pirates.
Yeah, I hear you. But
did Morton Anderson make the Hall of Fame? I didn't know that. I thought that are you I've got to look that up. Wait, I don't know, Mike. I mean, you say he's in there. Let me see. Because if so, then there's 2 kickers in the Hall of Fame. Okay, Morton Anderson, football place kicker. Okay. Wikipedia. Okay, I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame. No, he's not in the Hall of Fame. Oh, wait, whoa. Pro Football Hall of Fame. Let's see. Morton Anderson, Pro Football Hall of Fame. Okay, yes, okay. Apologies, he is in the Hall of Fame. He must have done pretty recent then. When did he go in? Got to be pretty recent. Okay, so two kickers, Jan Stenrud and Morton Anderson. Thanks there, Mike. I didn't. I knew he was up for it, but I didn't realize he had actually. 2017. Okay, so two. There's still only one punter. 28-26, fourth quarter. Brady passes. Princess passes to Mike Evans. Tommy Boy, Barry Bonds, and Lance. I'm missing the joke. Comes to kickers, clutch Super Bowl kicks, probably dictates them getting into the Hall of Fame. Yeah, but I also think that Vinatieri has all of that. Did I lose? Did Positive Philly drop? Did you leave? He must have left. Okay. I didn't even know he left. Oh, nice play. Oh, sit down, Leonard Fournette. Are you coming back? Or are you done? You're done? Okay. Well, we did hear from Positive Philly. And again, so Morton Anderson is in the Hall of Fame, so there's two. But the Cowboys haven't lost yet. It's still close. Google. Yeah, I Googled it. All cheaters. All right. Well, folks, it is after 11. Again, I appreciate you bearing with me. I'm almost up at an hour and a half. Thanks for coming in late. And, it is what it is. We will have the Elite Superfan show on tomorrow. So remember, every Friday, even when I go to Vegas, I got to fly to Vegas early so that I will be there for the Elite Superfan show. The one, like I said, there will be a Friday show on the Elite Superfan show in October where I will be at the Blitnikoff Crab Fest, so I won't be on that show. But come in every Friday. Remember, Fridays is Elite Superfan show. Wednesdays, please go to the NFL Nation Live channel and Space FL. And Space FL. Oh, good. He dropped it. Good. Godwin had a step on him. Wednesday nights, 9 o'clock Eastern, and Space FL, NFL Nation Live. I put the link up, okay? So Wednesday nights, Friday nights here on this channel, it's the Elite Superfan show. Every other Tuesday on Graphic Raider channel is the Chronicles of the Black Hole with myself and OG Daniel. And then on my channel, this week on Tuesday, I won't have a show because I will be coming back from Vegas. So I will be no Tuesday show. I will be traveling. So I won't be back in time. I don't think so anyway. Elite Superfan show is 9 o'clock. And hey, Aaron, thank you for coming in. Aaron, like I said, tonight's most valuable candidates are Matt Marinovich, Matthew 72007, and Ozzy Aaron. So you will be on the wheel for September. I do need to do a prize wheel for August. I got the names. I just have to do the wheel. And we are now 4 entries away from the prize wheel for the treasure chest prizes. Okay. I said 50. We're going to do 50. Okay. Let's get that done. And so let's try to get that done. Remember Saturday, Sunday I won't have a show because I'll be at a party. So yeah, no show Sunday because I will be at a party or two in Vegas. No show on Sunday. No show Tuesday because I will be traveling. So the next show you will see me at will be, tomorrow night with the Elite Superfan show, tomorrow night, Friday. So the Elite Superfan show Friday night, check out this channel. Then next Wednesday, I will be on the NFL Nation Live channel. So that's next Wednesday. Next Thursday, it'll be another episode of You Don't Know Jack About Sports. Thanks again, folks. Oh, I missed all the. Oh, yeah. Okay. But that's it. Thanks again. We'll see you Friday, tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 o'clock Eastern, and then next Wednesday. Thanks again, folks. Always a pleasure hanging out with y'all. Thanks again. It's been wonderful, man. I love being here for sure.
This is a presentation of Northeast Streaming Sports. You're listening to the Captain Jack Sports Show on Northeast Streaming Sports.